Hi everybody, coming to you today from Crown Point Public Campground and Day Use Area near Ticonderoga, New York. We're going to do a site tour today and check out all the best campsites here. There's a beautiful view of Lake Champlain and a memorial lighthouse I'd like to check out, and even a lean-to that I'd like to go see. So hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't believe it, it's open. We're going to get to climb up. That bridge goes over to Vermont. Sites 1 through 8 this way. Okay everybody, welcome to the site tour at Crown Point, New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Campground. We're near Ticonderoga, New York. Cool bridge. This is site number 1. Now, this row of sites is basically on a big field right on Lake Champlain. So you get your usual nice picnic table and fire pit here on site number 1. And this is where you're camping. The entrance to the campground is right over there. And right next door, this site is under restoration, so we're going to go far around it. We're not going to mess with it. That's site number 2. It's under restoration. Look at the beautiful view it has of the bridge. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're going to take a wide berth around this restored site, and I'm going to come up next on number 3. Okay, right next to site number 2 is site number 3. Same view, same field. Sunny day, sunny spot. But you got a solar system, you're going to be making some wattage here. Okay, that's site number 3. Okay. This one should be site number 4. I'm not seeing a sign on it, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is, in the flowers in the back. Site number 4. Right next to site number 5. Description doesn't change on these. They're all right up against a beautiful view of the bridge. And site number 6 has a bit of privacy. It's got some bushes, and again, a table and a barbecue. All good. Site number 8. I may have lost track of 7. It might be that one over there, but this is site 8. I may or may not fix this in editing. There's not much to fix. Site 8. There's a bit of a gully right here, but there's a beautiful site. It's a nice shade tree. And this is site number 7, under a beautiful shade tree. Looks like a maple tree. A nice looking fire pit. Oh boy, you get into the shade, it cools right off. Much better here at site 7. I'm liking this one. Okay, in this little quiet corner over here is site number 9. Another beautiful view of the bridge. A nice shady tree. Definitely fit a good sized RV in there. Site number 9. Water faucet right there. Excellent. And look at that view of the bridge. That is something to see. Very nice.
Do you know how to use phone?
Okay, everybody. This is site number 11. And it is one of the most coveted sites here at Crown Point. It's right down the road just a little bit from the historic lighthouse. It's got a nice stump here for chopping on, so you don't have to ruin the barbecue pit. Very nice. That's site 11. This is site 12. It's very heavily recommended by my friend here who's camping here for a couple of days. And it is a beautiful site.
I've been doing it for 25 years.
Well, then you definitely know. Thank you very much. All right, this is site 13, right next to site number 12, where the very nice people were giving us some good information about the campground. Site number 13, another beautiful one. Water supply right here for you. Very convenient. We'll have to assume 14 right here. They're not putting numbers where I could see them. Okay, this is site number 17 at Crown Point Campground up near Lake Ticonderoga. It's another nice field site. Lots of sun. Good picnic table. Very nice. This is site number 18. Another one in the bright sunny field. Got a fire pit and a picnic table. and lots of sun. That's site number 18. I have to assume this is site number 19. I don't want to get too close because it's under restoration. So we're just going to shoot it like that. Site number 19. Let's walk around it. Okay, now we're at site number 20. This one's got a little bit of shade in the back of the site, so it's nice. You're on this little field. Beautiful spot. We're wide open, lots of sun. Site number 20. This is site number 21. Again, another beautiful site. Maybe even a little more shade this time of day. Very nice. Site number 21. And right here, I'm going to bet this one is an ADA compliant site. Just because of the smooth nature of the site. They use that very fine gravel. It makes it real easy to roll a wheelchair over. They don't have the ADA fire pit. I'm sorry, they don't have the ADA table. But this does look ADA compliant. It's got a ledge here, so you can't roll into the fire. Very nice. Nice job, DEC, taking care of the people with disabilities. Very nice. Let's move on. Okay, everybody, welcome to site number 23. Another one in nice sunshine. It does have the same ADA compliant surface, and it has this kind of a fire pit. It's not exactly ADA compliant, but it's a good one. The ADA compliant ones have an extra layer so that you can't burn yourself. People have sensitivity issues they can't feel, and they could burn themselves. So, but they're trying, they're helping, they're doing a good thing. Again, nice job, because when someone in a wheelchair can come here, they can easily roll their wheelchair around. If anything is a help, it's worthwhile, and there's nothing wrong with it. They're doing a great job. That's site 23. Another one here that is under site restoration. You see it's got a mud puddle going now. Has a water spigot back there. That might be where the mud puddle's coming from. But I'm going to assume that that's 24 because this one's 25. Let's have a look. Nice and shady, beautiful trees. Fire pit and a picnic table. Not bad. Now, down this road leads you to site number 26, which is right here. Another one with the hard pack driveway, picnic table, and a fire pit. Nothing wrong with site number 26. You got a water supply right there. Okay, that's 26. Where's 27? Okay, tucked here in the corner is site number 27. Is under site restoration. It's a beautiful site, I gotta say that. It looks like you might even have access to the lake from here for fishing. But no go. I won't even walk on it. The site number 29 is right here. Let's film it now. I could always straighten out the order later in editing. Let's give us a helping hand here. This is site number 29 at Crown Point Campground near Ticonderoga, New York. This is a beautiful shady site, site number 29. Wonderful trees. You're tucked back here in a corner. Nice and private. Very nice. Moving along to the next one in line is number 30. There's the number. And we'll give you a slow pan around at site number 30. Very nice. Moving right on to the next one. We'll just keep this rolling. This is site number 31. Get a good look. It's nice and shady. Site number 31. Nice and shady. Picnic table and a fire pit. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, one more in this section is number 32. Number 32. Again, beautiful trees tucked in this little corner here. Very nice. Bathrooms are right over there. All right, that is site number 32. Thanks everybody for showing up today and spending some time with me today at Crown Point Campground. This is one of New York State Department of Environmental Conservation's finest campgrounds near the beautiful city of Ticonderoga. And the site tour continues. Okay, to the next section, number 33 to 48. This will be the lean-to section, which I was told by someone who knows that this is the best section to be in. I tend to take his word for it. Okay, let's start with site number 33. right here on this little area. Dappled sun and shade, which is kind of nice, best of both. Lots of trees to hang your hammock from. Beautiful. Site number 33. Right next to site number 34. Same situation. Lovely grass to put your chairs out on and enjoy. Very nice. 35 is next. Beautiful sunny sites. Bring your solar panels. Site number 35. And next one is number 36. Same description, sunny, very nice. Break out those solar panels. Okay, this one right here is 37, another hard pack gravel. Great for a trailer. Nice old school concrete fire pit. Get a good look. And a nice picnic table. This section is very, very nice. The man knows his stuff. And that was site 37. Site number 38. Right here. I tell you, these are really well-built fire pits. Boy, it could be a bomb shelter. Picnic table, nice shady trees. This one could be a good one for the trailer. Very nice. That was 38. Okay, this one's got to be 39. It sure is. And we got the number. Cool. Picnic table. I don't know what this is, but it kind of scares me. Probably an old well or something. I don't know. That's 39. Okay, everybody. This is site number 40. Site number 39 was over there. We just came around the block for it. Site number 40. Nice shady spot. Beautiful site. Alright, looks like 41 is under restoration. Wish they wouldn't take the numbers off when they're under renovation. Oh, there it is. Yep, confirmed. Site number 41, under restoration. No go. Okay. Okay, this is site number 42. Gentleman just pulled out with that rig. Said he had a great time here. It's a nice spot. It's got some shady spots, some sunny spots. Just the way I like it. Number 42. Very nice. Now, right next door is 43. Yeah, these are beautiful in this corner. Very nice. And I'm assuming that's the lean-to in the corner. We'll have to go take a look. There's site number 43. Another beautiful one. Get a good look at her. Okay, moving over here. Let's see, is this one number 44? It sure is. I'm getting better at guessing. Site number 44 here at Crown Point. This is a beautiful campground, all in all. Site number 44 is right next to site number 43, would be my guess. It is occupied, but they're not home. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This is site number 45. Okay, site number 45. Which one might this be? This one is 47. It's right on Lake Champlain. It's one of those hard pack sites. Very easy for a trailer to get in and out, as well as for people with handicaps with their wheelchairs. Not bad. Site number 47. It's right next door to the lean-to. And let's grab site number 46. Get a good pan across. It's a nice hard pack site. Very pretty. Very pretty. We're going to go take a walk up and check out the lean-to. Okay, the lean-to is site number 48. It's back here in the campground, in the back corner, right up against the lake. Very cool lean-to. It's right in the campground. So this looks like it is a campsite. Look at this. You got access for fishing down to Lake Champlain. I mean, the lake is right out there. Fire pit. Heck, and a lean-to. That's really nice. Okay, I was given some information by the lady back on site 12 who told me that site 10 was washed out and they moved it over here next to site number 47. So this is site 10, as far as I know. I'll check into it, but it's where it is on the map. See, site 10's not over there. It's now, boop, boop, boop. Where's 47? Here it is. 47, right next to 10. So that's where I'm looking at right now. There's 10. Now there's a site next door that does have a sign on it over there. So that's probably the next campsite. Ah, that confirms it. Okay, so this is all site 10, everything in front of you. So it's a really nice site, to be honest with you. Very pretty. Okay, there's a frisbee golf apparatus over there. Welcome to site number 49 here at Crown Point Campground near Ticonderoga, New York. Beautiful hardpack site. Very nice, site number 49. And just up ahead on the left, with the water spigot and the beautiful, beautiful grass, is site number 50. It's always nice to have the water right at your site. Makes life easier. Site number 50, all on grass. Beautiful, beautiful grass. Very nice. Now straight ahead of the camera is site number 51, right behind this beautiful tree. The grass may be a little muddy, but that's not all year, I'm sure. Site number 51, right next to the camp head. Convenient for those who need that on a regular basis. Site number 51. 52 is a very wet looking site. There's site number 52. Got your nice picnic table and you got the metal type fire pits. Nice hard packed driveway. Because these are little swampies on either side of us. So maybe I'll pass on this one. Okay, on the other side of this little wetland, which I'm sure brings a lot of visitors from the forest, you know, a lot of birds. This is site number 53, and like I said, it brings little birds. It does. Yeah, another hard-packed site, beautiful trees, little picnic table and fire pit. Not a bad deal. Okay, moving on to the next section. Thank you everybody for joining me here today at Crown Point Campground. We're doing a site tour. So if you're looking to go camping here in the future, all you gotta do is scroll through this video, find the site that you like, and try to book it. I heard this one's real popular. All right, next section, 54 to 65. This way. It's right next to the camp pump station. I always remind you, don't drink that water. That's just for flushing out your hose. All right, we're looking at site number 54. A little shade, a little sun. It's got the hard pack surface, so you won't sink into it. Very nice. And this one here is occupied at site number 55. A very nice site, by the way. Beautiful setup. Okay, we got another site right in front of the camera now. I can't see the sign, but it is a beautiful site. Green grass grew through the packed surface, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. It's great. Seems like they take very good care of this campground. I mean, look at how nice site number 56 is. Come on, anyone could have a good time here. Site number 57 is occupied, so we're just going to walk on by. Site number 58. Another beautiful one. A little bit of shade, a little bit of sun. It's right next door to site number 59 with a beautiful tree. Really nice site. Now, you're right by the front of the campground. There's the main road. So, great spot for a trailer with the radios on, huh? A little noise is never the worst thing you could run into in a campground. If it bothers you, you're probably just not drinking enough beer. Okay, what do we have here? This is number 60. And a beautiful site it is. Look how nicely manicured they've got it. Just get a good look. Yeah, this is site number 60. I love these old fire pits that they've got there in very good shape. Picnic table and a hard pack surface. Very nice. Really no need to walk in on this one. This is site number 61. We're going to walk on by. Beautiful hard pack site. Site number 61. Got everything you need. Again, you're right by the front of the campground. That is the main road. Not the busiest road, but it's there. Site number 61. And directly in front of the camera is site number 62. It's a little swampy here. I'm going to go around this puddle. And that's site 6. Look at the beautiful willow tree. That's really pretty. Really pretty. Site number 62. I like that one. Okay, next one in order is site number 63. Hard pack site. Picnic table and a fire pit. Nice trees. Another nice willow tree. Another beautiful site. Site number 63. Alright. Welcome to site number 64. I don't see a sign on this one. It's got one of the metal barbecues, fire pit, a nice hard packed driveway. A little swampy, but not a bad site. I'm sure, it's early spring. I'm sure by summer all of this is dried out. Alright, that was a beautiful one. Site number 64. Okay. Alright. Another one near the front of the campground. Nice and grassy. This is site number 65. It's a real nice site. Once again, the proximity to the road is still there, but otherwise a beautiful site. Site number 65. We got a nice shot at the recycling center. Always very important at DEC campgrounds that you recycle your bottles, cans, and metal. And there's the bathroom right there. And site number 66, which may be the last one in the campground. This one is absolutely ADA compliant, beautifully ADA compliant. Look at they did one of these postage stamps, I always call these, where they put the little grass in the middle and a nice sidewalk all the way around the camp. Water right on site, very convenient. Job on the ADA compliance. Yeah, I've been getting requests by a lot of people to check out the bathrooms and the condition they're in. Now, I always tell people you don't have to worry because DEC always takes very good care of these things. This actually has a shower in it. I'll give you a quick peek. Very nice, well maintained. It smells good, it smells clean. And look at the nice floor they put down, by the way. Really nice. Always nice to see your tax dollars working for you, right? That's the men's room at Crown Point, if you like to look at that sort of thing. Now this is the day use area at Crown Point Campground. Look at these beautiful trees. I mean, wow. It's kind of like a wonderland. Look at this beautiful site. This is obviously ADA compliant for the day use area. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that because I'm not getting any younger and it could happen to anybody where you could wind up disabled. And I'm telling you, if I wind up in a wheelchair someday, I'm going to want to come to these places. So I'm really glad to see that they're doing the right thing by the citizens of New York and the rest of the country because, you're all welcome here. You don't have to be from New York to use these parks. You just pay a few bucks extra per day. And let me tell you, it's well worth it, guys. If you're in the area of Ticonderoga, this is the place to stay. Trust me. You're not going to find a better deal. Okay, from this area back, I'm just going to film because I don't know where I got messed up with the numbers, but I did. So. Okay, well that concludes the campsite tour. I'm just kind of walking through the day use area right now. And this is where I parked, right in front of the Champlain Memorial Lighthouse. I'm going to cut here, get a little closer up to it. Okay, this is the Champlain Memorial Lighthouse. Right behind it is Lake Champlain. What a beautiful, beautiful scene. I love to see old Gloria waving in the breeze, as she ought to. Very nice. Let's go get closer. Oh, a great opportunity to use the wide-angle lens on my GoPro here. Boy, what a great shot. Look at those beautiful clouds in the background. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it, it's open. We're gonna get to climb up. How cool is this? It's like an old castle. Come on, boys. Let's storm the castle. Holy mackerel. I think we're almost there. All right, oh, we're not going up there. Not even sure if I want to go out here. Wow. Well now, everybody, I'm a little afraid of heights, so pardon me. That's Lake Champlain. Absolutely spectacular. We're at the top of the lighthouse. I'm absolutely flabbergasted by this view. That bridge goes over to Vermont. That's what we're looking at over there, is Vermont. What a beautiful place. The Adirondacks, the Green Mountains. That was an awesome view. I'm glad we took the time. This is quite a bit of a climb. Down is definitely easier than up. Tricky stairs, tricky stairs. I'm getting so dizzy. We're at the bottom. We made it. Well, thanks everybody. I appreciate you spending your valuable time with me here today on the banks of Lake Champlain. Only a stone's throw from Vermont. Drove about 300 miles to get here today. Just so I can do a site tour here at Crown Point DEC Campground in Ticonderoga, New York. So now, on the daily vlog, we're heading to our campsite at Lincoln Pond, where we're going to spend the next 3 nights. And I've got about another 4 camp tours to do on this trip, so I'm going to be very busy on this one. And let's see, it's just before 1 o'clock on day 1. And we've spent about 2 hours here, would be about right. There's 66 sites. I think I've seen them all, but there's some messed up numbers here, so I'll have to do the best I can. I definitely videoed every site. I'm not sure if I got the numbers all 100% straight. I'll get it as straightened out as I can. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment below, share with your friends. Do whatever you can to help this channel grow. I would really appreciate it. Thanks everybody. If you ever do come camping here at Crown Point, leave me a message and let me know what site you chose. Or if you already have a favorite site here, I'd be curious to find out what that is. Thanks everybody for watching. That's about the end of the site tour, so bye-bye for now.